Hello, subscribers.
Yeah, it's been a while since I did a video about any of my rigs. Most of my recent videos have been about logging, so I figured I'd kind of bust one out real quick, whatever. And not only that, but today's the day old Penelope, she gets put out in the pasture, aka my Uncle Bill's yard over here. Luckily, he's awesome enough to let me store my junk. I'll stash it away in the bushes with the samurai or something like that. But old Penelope here, getting up to about 45. She's getting pretty wild. This front end's pretty far out. You know, that's what happens when you go out and jump the heck out of them and beat the crap out of them. Which I bought this truck for, but it's about time to give her a little bit of love, turn some wrenches on her. So I'll probably do definitely the tie rods, maybe the ball joints and stuff. Hopefully the wheel bearings are decent. I'm not real sure what's causing the death wobble, but it's time for her to start getting some love, some doctored on. So it's time to break out old Diana, which I've been needing to go start driving this anyway. I've been putting all kinds of work into it and haven't had it on the road at all. So today I came over to my Uncle Bill's and I pulled the stereo out. You see, I threw the big old sub box in the back of her and put the amp under the seat here. Big old monster 6,000 watt amp, it says, which it's not really 6,000 watts, but it bumps pretty good. This is my third gen. It's a 91. It's got the 3/4 swap, old Diana. If you subscribe, you probably have seen the video on her. So this is the toughest pickup a person could get. And this is the second toughest pickup a person could get, but I've went through and made this to where it is actually one of the toughest pickups a person could get. I swapped the motor. Well, I didn't swap the motor out. I got it with the 3/4 swap in it, which the only downfall of these third gens is that old 3-liter, which, talking about 3 liters, I'll show you guys the parts rig I got for this old girl, because the interior was all roached out. So bought a rolled pickup just for the the door panels, the seats, and all the stuff I didn't have, which it actually made this one turn out pretty freaking sweet. I bought that other one for 800 bucks, which we'll go back and take a look at it. Just gonna go over old Diana here a little more. We'll go out back and check out the rig I got for the interior, which was a great buy. I went over to Camas Valley. I paid 800 bucks for it, and just the tires alone on the thing were dang near worth what I paid. See, it ain't this one here. This one here, I paid 300 bucks for it. It's got the front end, rear end. It's got a tranny transfer case. They said the 3-liter runs good in it, whatever. It was just having some kind of fuel problems, but that's a pig in a poke. Anyway, whatever. It was definitely worth the 300 bucks I paid for it, just for the extra third member and front end and such. And you see, it's pretty beat up cab. It's not in horrible shape, but definitely not the greatest. And don't mind the old lesbian war wagon here. That's my Uncle Bill's. It's actually a pretty neat car. He needs to pull it out and wash some of this green stuff off it. It actually runs and drives pretty good. Here's my tire pile here. Just all kinds of, see, I got newer Tacoma wheels. Actually, I've got 2 sets of newer Tacoma wheels. 17s there. These ones here are 16s. And I got another set of 16s on my old lady's pickup. And those ones there. There's some pretty good 31s in there. There's the freaking tire pile. But back to the $800 pickup I bought for the interior. Here she is. It actually used to be my buddy Storm's pickup, and he loved it. He actually really liked it. Actually, I think it was his girlfriend's pickup, I do believe. They ended up selling it. Some guy over in Camas Valley, and he rolled it. Which, like I was saying, I mean, heck, it's got brand new Cooper Discoveries on it. So, and I paid 800 bucks, so that dang near justifies the 800 bucks right there. It's got the 3-liter in it. I've robbed some parts off it. I think the alternator, stole the alternator off it. I'm not sure where the airbox went. My Bill must have pulled that off or something, but oh well. Yeah, so I went over, I picked this up, gave the guy 800 bucks. For some reason he was thinking he could get 15 out of it, but he was thinking the motor, and which it's got a good tranny transfer case with only 163,000 miles on it. I was pretty stoked about that there. Just in case something goes wrong, my old lady's with the automatic. Now I got everything to swap it out, low miles. I would say it's in good condition, but yeah, it was all smashed down. So I came over to my Uncle Bill's here, and I took a hacksaw, sawzall, and chopped the top off just so I could drive it around. drove it around a little bit just to see how it ran, drove, shifted, and all that, and then pulled the interior out of it and came and stuck her here in the bushes. Which the old boy I got it from, it was pretty funny. After it rolled, he put a new distributor on it and put a new radiator in it just so it would run and drive. Which, whatever. All I wanted was the interior. It was pretty funny. He's like, oh hell, just that motor and tranny, whatever is what I want. And I was like, oh, I don't give a dang about that motor. It's a 3-liter. Here's the old black bomber, Samurai. This is where she lives, back in the bushes. Till I need her. Till I need to go beat on her. Come get her. She'll fire right up and go freaking bombing out right now if I wanted to, but that's not what we're focusing on today. So, okay, I kind of wanted to do a video. It's been a while since, like I was saying, I've done anything about my rigs. So I figured I'd come bust one out for you guys and hopefully get a couple more subscribers. If not, oh well, it's good to entertain the ones that have already hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys. I mean, it's awesome to watch the view count rise, and I mean, it makes me feel awesome when I get another subscriber. It's freaking sweet. So don't be scared to make me feel good. All right, and over here, this is an 85 4Runner. I got this. It had a 350 in it, and I bought it for $1,500. I yanked the 350 out of it, whatever, and stuff. Sold the 350 for the $1,500. I, bought the rig for. It's pretty cool. I've had 3 of these 85 4Runners now. Just last year, the straight axle. This one was the first year of the 22 RE, which is pretty cool. It's got the little inclinometer stuff in it. It must be like an XL model or something like that. Pretty neat. Guy molded in some little lights in it. Me and my Uncle Bill were actually talking about taking that 3-liter out of that pickup and putting it in here. Those 3-liters, they're piles of junk, but it'd be kind of neat, whatever. There are those ones that just freaking run forever. Hopefully that's one of them. But if not, if it blows up, then hell, it'll be that much closer to a 3/4 swap. It'd be pretty cool to get down the road and do that. But that's not here nor there. These old girls. Old Diana, man, she's pretty. She is a dang pretty pickup. Hopefully I don't beat it up too bad. I'll go wrap the hell out of it and all that. The motor's only got 80 something, maybe 90,000 miles on it, on the 3/4, so I got years of abuse on it. And not only that, but these are the toughest freaking platforms a guy can get. See, I spent a bunch of money, had a paint job thrown on it, and this bed, it was blue. Cab's pretty beat up, black fenders. Guy I bought it from, actually, you can go back and watch the video I made about it. Second toughest pickup a guy can get, person can get. That's this one. The video I made on this is toughest pickup a person can get. Because I mean, heck, these are sweet rigs, lots of room, freaking awesome old girl. So she'll definitely be back on the channel. I'll have her up and going again. I just got to do a little bit of work. Now that's my Uncle Bill's Tacoma. That's been a really good rig. I remember back in '04 when he bought it brand new. It was funny, we were living down in Southern California, and we went out to this old ghost town, Calico, and it's got a bunch of off-road trails and stuff, and sitting there, we were drinking some barley pops, getting a little more courage every time, every other beer. Then pretty soon we were coming down this Jeep trail, and I think it was a class 3 out there. It was pretty neat. The rig only had 800 miles on it. Didn't even have 1,000 miles on it yet. And I'm like, oh hell, Uncle Bill, you can make it down that. Yeah, well, we made it down, but ended up getting some body damage in the process. It's pretty funny. My Aunt Christy, she was real happy about that. Rig didn't even have 1,000 miles on it, and we freaking put it on its side on a rock. But it's been a great pickup for him. He loves the heck out of that thing. He doesn't let me mess with it too much. I helped him put a stereo in it. We did the 5100 lift on it, whatever, just little old silver shocks there. Bill Steens just upgraded that, brought it up a little bit. We stuffed some 33s on it for a little bit. Those are them over there. But he didn't like when he turned all the way, it had a little bit of rub to it. So he's like, oh heck, I'll just keep my stock tires on. But heck, it's a Toyota, tougher than nails. All right, well, thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to me yet, hit that like and subscribe button.